And welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. It is the Bunker and Double Bogeys once again for the Sparty Party Part 2. I'm here with the leader, the ringleader of all of this, Mr. Donnie Riccatelli. It's Spirit Week. This is what it's all around. This has been a kind of a brainchild of yours for the last month or so, since the first Sparty Party, Donnie. Talk to me about how this one's a little bit different.
Well, it's different because it's like you said, it's Spirit Week, it's homecoming week. You want to get the juices flowing, the excitement going, for the whole week.
Yeah.
That's why they have, designated days at school. You get to wear your pajama pants today, like most of them did. So it's just, I don't know, it's just a fun environment. Get a few hundred people here again, like we did the first kickoff party, and get everybody excited and showing support for Boardman. So
Spartans keep coming in waves. We saw when I got here, the parking lot was full, and I'm thinking, something must be going on tonight. Didn't realize it was our party that everybody was here
party,
for.
The YSN Sparty Party. So yeah.
So there's a little bit more to this. We're doing a little bit of extra things here to raise money, raise awareness for some things. Would you walk us through that?
So first of all, the cheerleaders are walking around with their buckets for the Joni Abdu Comprehensive Breast Care Center. With it being October, breast care awareness, cancer awareness. We're also doing a fundraiser. This is something that's unique about Spartan Nation. Last week we had the boys soccer team had a cancer game,
right?
And they were supporting an employee of Boardman Schools, Amy Carquito, who's battling cancer right now. And, they felt like they wanted to rally around her and do a nice fundraiser during the soccer match. But Mother Nature played a role in that. Lightning canceled the game, so they weren't able to really do for her what she deserves.
Right.
And so I said, you know what? I reached out to Amy Smith and some of the ones that were organizing the event. And I said, hey, we have the Sparty Party. We have a lot of people coming to that. Why don't we do something for Amy there as well? So in addition to the Joni Abdu Breast Care Center, we're raising funds for Amy Carquito as well.
Amazing.
And then we have, I thought another thing too is the boys and girls cross country team. They're selling raffle tickets for four tickets to Ohio State versus Michigan State. But second place, and this is what's more important to me, and this is where my brain goes, is second place is $1,000 cash. Somebody here deserves $1,000 cash.
Yes.
So why not sell those tickets again? The drawing is this Saturday.
Love it.
So obviously with holidays coming up and everything else, I mean, it just let's do our part and help everybody we can.
No, I love it, and we're in a different location. We're usually in the back bar at between the Bunker and Double Bogeys, but now we're like in the main, I don't know, dining area. It's really, really nice.
Yeah, they technically call this the family dining area because it's a much quieter area
until we
pull in, and we have a few hundred people. We probably have 150 people just in this room, another 100 or so in the back, and then there's waves of people coming, like you said, because we do have senior night for girls soccer. We have girls volleyball playing Crestview right now, and they're all coming to support afterward, and Double Bogeys the kitchen will be open for them when they get here.
I love it. And we'll be here the entire time, whether we're on the show or not. We have a great lineup for you tonight. Starting off with the leadoff hitter. How many times have you ever heard that in your life?
Wow, never.
Leadoff hitter, Donnie Riccatelli.
Unless I was first in line at the buffet.
Well, you didn't get first today. I hope they got chicken wings left for us when we get.
They better have chicken wings because you know what happened 3 weeks ago.
That was not good. We sold out. Incredible. Thanks, football players. Thanks a lot. We're going to talk to DJ Dota about that.
Yeah.
We're going to talk to the cheerleaders first, though. Then we'll talk to head coach DJ Dota, Sophia Rivera, Zach Ganser as well. A couple of golfers. Zach, his season comes up short today, but he goes to districts, just coming short of state. I mean, this is an incredible lineup. And you talk about Sophia. I got to watch her the other day live and in person.
Right.
Man, can she rail a golf
She
ball.
really can. She's dialed in. And like I just talked to her about a few minutes ago before the show started. I said, hey, you know what? I know what you did last year. Last year she imploded, and she knows that. But I said, hey, this is your senior year. This is the time you dial in, you focus, and just take care of the 5 inches between this year and this year.
Yep.
That's all you need to worry about. Everything else will take care of itself.
Just leave it out there.
That's it.
Leave it. Easier said than done, though. You know how that is.
According to my golf game, it's impossible.
Morgan Russo, will also join us. Girls cross country. You're pretty high on this young lady.
She's a phenomenal runner. I'm telling you what. That whole front seven that the Boardman girls put out there.
Yeah.
They're impressive, and they got a tough one coming up on Saturday in the AAC against a very, very formidable opponent in Canfield.
I love it. We have some of the boys cross country runners joining us. I know Connor Boots is going to be with us. Excited for that. Zach Stamp, the soccer coach. You and I were talking on the phone earlier. You said, a rough start to the season, but this team has really turned it around and they found their groove.
It's incredible. It's almost as if they started finding their groove after we started interviewing their players on the YSN Sports Show.
Just saying.
I'm just saying. But they really have. I mean, to take Canfield, who beat them the first game 7-1, to take them to a 0-0 tie, to me is a win. I don't care if it says tie in the record book. It's a win for how this team has really started to turn around and play. Yeah. They're playing a lot better as a team, and obviously, that's what you want as you're heading into the postseason.
And that's we talked earlier at the very first show about all the new coaches and the first-year coaches on board at Boardman. Zach Stamp, part of that, and I think he's seen a lot of progress from his team from point A to point B.
No doubt, and honestly, that's the thing, and that's why shows like this are important. That's why kickoff shows and everything else. We want all these new coaches to understand, hey, we're here to support you. And look, I mean, you could get a bad rap wherever, no matter where you're at. But when you come here, I want you to understand, hey, we're gonna do our part to support you in every way we can. It's on you to mess that up.
Yep.
So
we're going to talk to the cheerleaders right after this break, but the big fella, Donnie Riccatelli, making all of this happen once again. If you want something done, I've learned among these years, you go to this guy. And
Call
Donnie,
me.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
Always, buddy.
Appreciate
Always.
you. I'll see you over there at the buffet.
Absolutely.
After it's all done. Back after this, right here on YSN for the Sparty Party Spirit Edition. Right after this.
Hi, this is Zell Bush.
Hi, this is Tom Flynn.
Hi, this is Steve Rossetto.
Hi, this is Ryan Miller.
Hi, this is Rich Sakui from WRS Wealth Advisors.
With our combined 80 years of experience,
WRS Wealth Advisors are the area's premier wealth and retirement specialists.
Call 330-965-0370 to learn more about our individual and corporate financial planning services.
Or visit WRSwealth.com.
go Raiders.
Go Dogs.
Go Cats.
Go Dogs. Go Tigers.
You're not waiting to see what the world has in store for you. It's more about what you have in store for the world. All you need is the opportunity. All you need are the resources of a large university and the advantages of a personalized academic setting where you can experience new worlds in the arts and sciences, business, and education and make them your own. We are where you shape your future. We are Youngstown State University and proud.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Double Bogeys and the Bunker here in Boardman. DJ Yoakley with you. It is Sparty Party Part 2, Spirit Week edition, and I'm joined by senior Gina Safara. Gina, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well. So let's talk about cheerleading and the element of cheerleading in all of this. You are really one of the no pun intended, one of the lead cheerleaders of all of this.
Yeah.
It's important for you to be here because of, number one, the Spirit Editions side of things, but also you're raising money for some very important causes. Mm-hmm. Why is it so important to you?
It shows that we care, like these are really great foundations we donating to, and we want to be part of that and show that we are a part of this group. And it's bigger than cheer. It's bigger than the community. So it's really great to make an impact.
And you've got a great family that does so much for this community. Gia, talk to me about why it's so important to kind of follow in your family's footsteps in this.
So my family's really instilled the idea of leadership and like sticking to what you know and like what we've been brought up with. So I'm not going to like just sit and watch. Like, I'm going to be a part of something bigger. So just following in my brother's footsteps and making an impact and trying to be that great leader is really, I aspire to be that.
All right. So when you're watching all these people throw dollars and things, does that inspire you to keep on going? I mean, as a senior, you're kind of figuring out who you are. So when you take that next step, what kind of things do you see yourself doing in the future?
In the future, I want to go into nursing.
Do you really? So you're giving back.
I do. I want to give back. I love healthcare. I love working with other people and making
Yeah.
sure they're getting the best care that they deserve. So
Okay, so what made you get into the nursing field, the health field?
honestly, no one in my family is in nursing,
Yeah.
so it was kind of like a long shot. But I took this great anatomy course, and I just fell in love with it. And I'm like, I want to help people, and that's the best way I could do that.
That's phenomenal.
Yeah.
All right, so talk to me about your family. I know
Mhm.
brother.
Mhm.
What else we have? Any more other
I have
siblings?
a younger sister. Yeah,
Younger? So there's
Mhm.
another one coming
there
up.
is. Yeah,
Oh
she's a
my
great softball player. So
goodness.
yeah,
All right, and mom and dad.
yeah.
Okay, so out of your family, let's talk about who's the funniest.
Oh gosh, I would say myself, but see, you're laughing right now. So
Hey, I'll check the box for you.
okay.
All right, who's most serious?
My brother.
Your brother's
Yeah.
most serious.
Mm-hmm.
All right, who gives the best advice?
Oh, I don't want to make my parents mad. My mom.
Your mom
My
gives the
mom.
best advice. Who gives
Yeah.
the worst advice?
Oh, gosh, my sister.
Your sister. What is some of the best advice you've ever
Oh
got
gosh.
from mom? Maybe.
Just like staying true to yourself. It's
Okay.
hard, growing up today, and like you get easily influenced. So as long as I stay to my morals and my values, I'm set.
What is one of the biggest challenges that you faced, right, from
Mhm.
growing up in today's
Oh,
world
gosh.
that you maybe didn't expect?
Social media.
Really?
My parents were like, "Oh, it's social media," and I never understood that until maybe 2 years ago, where it's
Yeah.
like you're easily influenced. You easily think, "Oh, well, I should be this way and that way because it's telling me to." But that's where I've learned, like, you got to stay to who you are, because that's kind of fake online. You got to
Yeah.
be the same person in person and on the screen.
And for you, I mean, to literally lead by example,
Mhm.
in the school and your family, things of that nature. How challenging has that been for you to be yourself in a world that they want you to be like everybody else?
Right. It's difficult because you want to blend in.
Yeah.
And like, oh, you gotta stand out. But I think I've done that in my own way by just being who I am and showing that leadership skill and
Yeah.
making sure I'm putting the best foot forward for the cheer team and for the school and for my family.
All right. So a couple months here, you're going to be leaving,
Oh, I know.
believe it or not,
I know.
Boardman High. So what are some of the things that you want to leave a legacy
Oh
about?
gosh. I want to leave. Oh, that's a good question.
That's why they pay me the big bucks.
Gosh, I just want to be known for like my character. I think that's a big thing. I want to be known like, yeah, Gina really made sure this was right. We made sure we talked about this, and it was like those little conversations, a little moment, they really do add up, and people come back like, oh, I remember this and this, and so I think those little things really do add up.
What a way to end your interview. That's a
Oh.
player profile, folks. Nice job, young
Thank you,
lady.
Thank you.
How about we interview some more of your cheerleader
Absolutely,
teammates? All right, we'll
absolutely.
be back with more right after this on YSN.
But now you can see every school, to the smallest school, to the intermediate schools, to the schools in the outlying areas. It gives you coverage that you could just never get to before. It's something that's great to experience, and it's opened up a whole new wave of sports viewership. The possibilities are endless here at YSN. Push the envelope every day. Try something new. If it works, great. If it doesn't, well, let's try another angle, and we just keep moving forward. My name is Mike Ackelson, and my sports network is your sports network.
What can you do on over 5,000 acres? At Mill Creek Metro Parks, you can discover unique habitats and wildlife, create memorable family moments, experience history, heritage, and park programs, explore scenic landscapes, take time to relax and be well, connect with nature and each other. Come see what's new at Mill Creek Metro Parks. Plan your trip now at millcreekmetroparks.org.
And back we come here to Double Bogeys and the Bunker. DJ Oakley with you. Sparty Party Part 2, and it's the Spirit Edition, so you know what that means. We got to call in the big guns, the cheerleaders, the heavy hitters, and it's Emily Yurko joining us. Emily, we just had Gina on, part of this senior class, part of this Spirit Club and Spirit Leaders, to come into a place that wants to be led, no pun intended. Is that exciting for you to be able to kind of lead cheers and lead in just keeping people's spirits high, and especially given the circumstance of giving back, collecting money for those organizations like the Breast Care Center here and some people that are very important to you, What does that mean to you?
Well, I mean, there's nothing better than standing under the Friday night lights with your student section above you, and when you get to do a cheer and you see their spirit coming back at you, it's surreal. And I mean, a big part of cheerleading also is giving back to our community. So we've been doing the breast cancer, and then earlier in August, I believe, we did a fundraiser for Maui when they had the wildflowers.
Oh, wow.
And so we raised like $300 for them, and we sent it over there. It's a huge part of cheerleading. We want to give back.
And that's amazing because you just constantly give and give and give and collect and it's going here and here and here. What have you learned through this process that you really enjoy?
I mean, it just truly made me become a better person. Like, I love being with my friends and getting to show like that it's not just about yourself. You're helping the other people in your community, because Boardman really is like close-knit. It's all about supporting Spartans.
It is. So let's support this Spartan right here, Emily Yurko. Let's talk about you and your family and the love that you have, not only for Boardman, but what your passion for cheerleading. How did you start?
So my mom was a cheerleader in high school, and I remember I never did it when I was younger. I heard about it for like the first time my middle school year, and I never did it before, so I just gave it a whirl.
Yeah.
And I made it my 7th grade year, and I've been stuck with it ever since, and I just love it.
And you're always smiling. Anytime I've ever seen you, you're smiling. So you fit the bill. Why are you always smiling? Why are you so happy?
I mean, I just think there's something to look forward to and everything. And I just see my mom laughing at me. But I don't know. They just raised me to always be happy and don't let things get you down.
Is it just you, or do you have brothers?
I'm
sisters?
an only child.
You're an only child. All right. So what are the Christmases like at your house?
Oh, it's amazing.
What is the best Christmas present you've ever received?
Well, one year, I'm gonna say this because Barbie's really in right now. I had a full Barbie Christmas. There was nothing other than Barbie toys.
No
My
way.
favorite Christmas ever.
Amazing. All right. So what are you asking Santa Claus for this year?
A new Apple Watch.
Okay.
I broke mine, so.
You broke it. Or, broke it cheering or what?
I'm just, I don't pay attention when I walk into like hallways and stuff.
You walked into something?
Yeah.
Very cool. Well, not very cool. I guess if you're Santa Claus, that's going to cost you a mint. What do you want to do when you get done with Boardman High here?
I really want to be a teacher and a cheerleading coach.
Oh, yeah? That's all right. So are you taking notes from your cheerleading coach now? Like, okay, this is what I want to do. This is what I don't want to do, and you have to do things of that nature. Are you taking notes?
And I mean, so I'm one of the captains, so we work close with the coaches.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, it kind of helping us like see a different side of the squad and like pay attention. So I've definitely like taken note from Coach Riley and Coach Tomko, and we definitely see how involved they are and how I want to be like them.
All right. The true question is, what do you want to teach?
Probably science. I want to
Really?
be like an 8th grade science teacher.
That's pretty specific. That's
Yeah.
like boom, boom. All right. So why 8th grade and why science?
My 8th grade science teacher was just my favorite teacher
Well, there
ever.
it is. That's how it starts and ends. I love it. Emily Yurko, thank you so much for your time. I appreciate you. Good luck through this entire thing that we have going on right here. Raise as much money as humanly possible, and we're here to support you however you need.
Thanks,
Emily. Back after this on YSN.
Quality, customer service, and integrity. Those are the 4 words that have driven our success since 1957 at Joe Dickey Electric.
Joe Dickey Electric is one Mahoning Valley landmark business that stays current with the requirements of our customers. Family owned and managed, we are an electrical contractor and energy solutions provider. Every member of our team adds to his or her skill set through ongoing training. Residential, commercial, industrial, automotive, and more. We keep ahead of the needs of our customers with a fleet of more than 50 vehicles and 24/7 emergency service, so you're never left in the dark.
Hi, this is Tommy Clem, owner of WRS Insurance Solutions.
WRS Insurance Solutions is a local, independent agency that specializes in life, Medicare, long-term care, and disability products. Call us at 330-953-3722 or visit us at wrsinsuranceSolutions.com to learn more.
Good luck to all the student athletes in the Valley.
The feeling when my hands are on the piano, it's become comforting. It's somewhere that I can express myself. I go to Youngstown State University and my passion is playing music. YSU is allowing me to take what I love and turn it into a career and do it every single day of my life. I'm Alyssa and I'm YN proud.
My guy keeps it 100% of the time. He wants all 100, won't settle for 99. And it's more than stats because there's people in those numbers. And I was one of the lost sheep. I'm so glad he cares for all 100. I'm 100% safe, 100% free, 100% love. I can be 100% me. He gave all 100 when they put him up on that tree. That's 100% passion for 100% free. So if I play in front of 100, or if I play in front of 2, there's an audience of 1 getting 100% of what I can do.
Now you can see everything.
Pretty cool place, that NST Sportsman.
Yeah.
DJ Dota joins us here in the Sparty Party Spirit Week edition. It's homecoming week, sir. You know what it means. It's going to be everybody out there already out here on a Monday. I can't imagine what it's going to be like on a Friday. Walk me through what a Spirit Week or a homecoming week means to a football coach.
Well, we always talk to our guys at the end of the day, remember what we're doing for this week. The most important thing is Friday night during the game. I'll talk to our kids about it. We call it sprinkles. Like, this is nice. We get to do this. But the most important thing for us is how we practice all week and what we do. But it's pretty cool. You know, you go to school all week. Kids are dressed up in different, today was pajama day. Tomorrow's.
Do you get to wear pajamas too?
Yeah, but I don't do it. I can't do it. And I think tomorrow's like Oppenheimer or something.
Oppenheimer?
Yeah.
They're going to show the movie?
I don't know. I think they could dress like, I don't know. I don't know.
I wouldn't even know where to start.
No, I wouldn't either. I know it's a movie about
that was the Oppenheimer and Barbie came out the same time.
Yeah, there is a Barbie.
Which
there is a Barbie. I think that's Wednesday is Barbie.
Which one would you see?
Oppenheimer.
Okay. I figured I pegged you for a Barbie guy. I'm sorry, dude.
But yeah, then we go through that. I know we have pep rally on Thursday. So yeah, it's a pretty busy week, and and then we're practicing. It's
okay.
There's a lot going on.
So I don't want anybody to misconstrue this question.
Yeah.
Is it distracting for and you talk about sprinkles, but like I feel like from a perspective of it's a football game, right?
Right.
It's that's the nucleus of it.
Yes.
Does it get distracting for kids and homecoming kings and homecoming court and stuff like that? I mean, maybe distraction's not the right word.
If you talk to the older guys that I've coached with, they would say yes.
Okay.
For me, I think it's all important. This is all this is our sense of community.
Yep.
It's more important. There's a bigger picture than just a football game. And don't get me wrong, that is important. And that's why I tell our kids, I'll be like, hey, this is sprinkles.
Yep.
Picture day is sprinkles.
Yep.
But we have to do it.
Yep.
But we're not here just for that. So it's something we should do. It's something we should enjoy. These are things that make us, we have memories. Like, kids will remember this and doing this. And at the end of the day, that stuff's all important. But we got to make sure that we're focused on what we're supposed to do on Friday night.
And that team on Friday night is coming in here, and they are licking their wounds from a tough loss, rather, to Massillon. That Austintown Fitch team. Yeah. I mean, when you look at this, I mean, as much as this rivalry goes back, this is a very good team that's coming in, and they're looking. How do you keep your guys not focused? How do you give them momentum? How do you give them motivation going into this when there are all these other things going on?
Yeah, I mean, I think that we will talk, on a daily basis about the things we have to do on Friday night. Like, I'll either start practice or end practice with those things. I always have things that that I'm setting for the week, setting up for the week that they need to know. Besides just football, what should we expect from Fitch when they show?
Yeah.
Some guys, the seniors know because they've done it for 3-4 years, but the underclassmen understand this is the type of game it's going to be. This is what you expect of how they're going to play and what should go out. And then I just talk about the important things that I think, that from a week-to-week basis that I think are important for us, maybe because it's just where we're at as a football team.
Yeah.
And express those things that these are important for the week. The biggest thing that I've talked to our guys about is, we have to play complementary football. I mean, it was weird. I don't know if I talked about this, but like YSU coach was on, I mean, it was an assistant coach, and talking about that.
Complimentary
We have
football. I
not
did know
done
that.
yet. Yes, and we have not done that yet. Like we'll have a great play, and then the next play we like give up a huge play. Like we're not firing in all three phases of the game yet. And when we do, we're going to be a really good football team, but we just have not brought that consistency. But that was something that we've talked about. That is something that I want to create here, that we have to understand as we do these things. These things have to be more consistent, or our results won't change, So I think our kids understand that, but we got to go out and do it too.
So at this point in the year, I mean, you're 90% through the year, and nobody that's playing football is 100% healthy. Where do you guys stack up on the barometer?
Yeah, I mean, we've been banged up probably for the last 2 or 3 weeks, pretty good. But that's part of the process. Like, and I don't talk about it. I'm not going to make excuses. Sure. That we've had some of our, really good players not in, you got backups hurt, and people don't realize like, yeah, well, that guy gets hurt and then his backups hurt too. Like, then you're moving people around. So maybe that's happened a little bit, nothing crazy, but it's that whole process. But guys got to know, like, you're the next guy up. That's why we practice. And, but that's normal stuff. Like being, and again, we have to talk to our kids. There's a difference between being sore and being injured. And right now, with our record and thing, you could be a lot more sore and a lot more injured than you think you are. Yeah. So we've got to, we've been preaching mental toughness and learn how to grind. This is life. It's not easy for any of us in this room. Yeah. And we're still going to grind. Like, I know I'm going to show up every day and I'm still going to work. That's why I told our kids after the game, like, I don't know what we're going to do. I don't have all the answers. I can't make you feel better. But on Sunday, I'm going to wake up and I'm going to go to work. Yeah. And I'm going to get ready for Fitch. And on Monday, I'm going to do the same thing. Yeah. And that's all I know how to do. That's what I was taught. And I think that, if we can teach kids how to grind and how to work, I think when they go out in the workforce, they'll be better than 60% of the people that are out there right now. It'll put them up in that range where you could at least succeed. Even for me, like, I was not the greatest student. I was not, but I learned how to work. I learned how to work through adversity, whether it was through YSU, you know what I mean? The school that I went through. And I think that made me who I am and created who I am. But it also came from the home life that I had. And my mom and dad, I mean, I'll say they did a good job. That doesn't mean they did. But I think I did. And they gave me a lot of good values about discipline and hard work. And, that's what I'm trying to bring to these guys, not only just football part, but that.
It's a dance, is it not? I
yes.
mean,
it's a fine line.
Them football, but you're also teaching them life and how to battle through adversity.
Because it can't just be the end result, because it's that. And sometimes you can't control that. Like, it's just out of your control, whether it's injuries, whether it's penalties, whether it's, turnovers, whatever it may be. Or maybe it's just your opponents are that much better. You know what I mean? I've been doing it too long. I mean, it's year 15 and I've been coaching for 34 years. Like, I've seen it and I've been on both ends. Yeah. Whether it's been 0-10, I'm never coaching 0-10 team, but 1-9, or we've been 15, 14-1. Yeah. So as an assistant or as a head coach, like, you go through those things, you got to know it just can't be the end result, because there's a bigger picture to this whole thing, than just that. So, I hope we're teaching those things. And even if we were, 8-0 right now, I'd be doing the same thing. I'd still be teaching the same principles of how to handle what's in front of us and what you have to do as a man to make yourself better and be able to show up every day and work and get better.
That's why I'm just a huge fan of what you do. I mean, you get these kids going. All right, superlative time. Well, I guess the question times, and we're going to go to superlative. I kind of showed my cards. Senior DJ Doda was most likely to blank. Do you remember?
Yeah, I do remember.
Most likely. Is it bad?
No. Probably be the class clown.
Were you the class clown?
Oh, yeah. Me, a couple guys. Ralph Del Cerrone. I don't know. Do you know Ralph? He owns Raphael Beauty Supply.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah. We got in a lot of trouble together.
I can't imagine.
From like 7th grade on, me and him. It just seemed like it always happened. But yeah. I was a class clown a lot. I don't get to do it so much because my dad would only withstand so much. But, going to Liberty was I had great people to learn from as teachers. Like, I value those people even more now, knowing the things they taught me and the things they were trying to teach.
Yeah.
Not just not in the classroom.
Yeah.
I had a lot of good people that I was exposed to, whether it was Coach Galgus or Coach Cornicelli, Mr. Print, our principal, Mr. Prince. Like, it was a lot, Mr. Wilson.
Wow.
Just a lot of really good people that you didn't realize, like, what I was getting when I was getting it. And as kids, you're always like, yeah.
Yep.
But a lot of good people in Liberty that.
It's good packaging.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah. Because I had good. I got it at home, and then I went there. I got taught it another way. And, you know how many times I've been told, like, why tell a kid that my kid that all the time? And then you tell him once and he does it. Like, well, trust me, ain't nothing I'm doing. It's just what I'm reinforcing.
Right machine, wrong token.
Right.
No, man, I did not see that coming.
Yeah.
Class
yeah.
clown.
Class clown.
I
yeah.
love it.
Trying to make people laugh. That's what I was.
Well,
I was better at that than I was getting good grades. So I had to fit in somehow.
That's
right?
where I was. It's these good degrees, and it gets you
That's
your
right,
own company, apparently.
Yes,
too.
yes.
Coach Doda, thank you so much.
Very
Good luck
much.
to
Yeah,
you.
thank you. I
We'll be right back after this.
Quality, customer service, and integrity. Those are the 4 words that have driven our success since 1957 at Joe Dickey Electric.
Joe Dickey Electric is one Mahoning Valley landmark business that stays current with the requirements of our customers. Family owned and managed, we are an electrical contractor and energy solutions provider. Every member of our team adds to his or her skill set through ongoing training. Residential, commercial, industrial, automotive, and more. We keep ahead of the needs of our customers with a fleet of more than 50 vehicles and 24/7 emergency service, so you're never left in the dark.
Hi, this is Tommy Clem, owner of WRS Insurance Solutions.
WRS Insurance Solutions is a local independent agency that specializes in life, Medicare, long-term care, and disability products. Call us at 330-953-3722 or visit us at wrsinsuranceSolutions.com to learn more.
Good luck to all the student athletes in the Valley.
The feeling when my hands are on the piano, it's become comforting. It's somewhere that I can express myself. I go to Youngstown State University and my passion is playing music. YSU is allowing me to take what I love and turn it into a career and do it every single day of my life. I'm Alyssa and I'm YN proud.
My guy keeps it 100% of the time. He wants all 100, won't settle for 99. And it's more than stats because there's people in those numbers. And I was one of the lost sheep. I'm so glad he cares for all 100. I'm 100% safe, 100% free, 100% love. I can be 100% me. He gave all 100 when they put him up on that tree. That's 100% passion for 100% free. So if I play in front of 100, or if I play in front of 2, there's an audience of 1 getting 100% of what I can do.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It is the Sparty Party, Part 2, Spirit Week edition. And I'm here with a guy with a lot of school spirit, especially for this school, the Boardman High School featured guy. I mean, like, I can't go anywhere without hearing your name, seeing your face. I mean, you're everywhere, dude. Tomas Andujar joins us again. T, when you think about how this season's gone for you, isn't ideal, okay? And I'll put the words in your mouth in that situation.
Yep.
But you made the best out of it, just like you always do. Talk to me about how you kind of always see that glass half full.
Well, obviously I've had a couple injuries this year, so which brought the school, like, the gameplay a little bit down for me. I had missed, 2.5 games due to a couple injuries, but just being here at the end of the day, we're 1-6, 1-7. So like just being here with the guys, making memories at this point, and just keep going for these last 2 games, give it our all, and just go out with a bang.
I remember getting a text message. I was out doing another game, and I got a text message that said that T got banged up pretty bad.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Went back and watched the film on that. I mean, you got dinged up, dude.
Yeah.
How scary was that for you? Your teammates were terrified.
Yeah, it was pretty scary, but I imagine it was a lot more scarier for everyone around.
Yeah.
Just seeing that, they did a lot more because just in case.
Yeah.
But the ambulance and everything, it was pretty scary. And when I really figured out what was going on, I kind of went into like a little panic.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I felt like even that night I was feeling better. I was more responsive and stuff like that. So it felt like a long process, but honestly, it was pretty quick. They got me back pretty quick.
There's a lot of people that I don't know would ever be able to bounce back from that. I mean, to be able to put the pads on again, to put the helmet on again, all that stuff. What's driving you?
Honestly, it's my senior year.
Yeah.
and then it's just me, the passion I have for football. It's like, I didn't want to sit out these 2 games, but I know I had to. And now that I feel like I feel good. Like I feel like I'm back to 100%. I feel like me again. I feel like I can go back out there and do what I can for the team.
That's a situation where, I mean, you're so impactful that when you come back on into a room, into a film room, into a locker room, onto the field, you make an immediate impact and you lift everybody's spirits just by being there. I mean, do you feel that too?
I do. I know my role on this team. I know that a lot of people look up to me as a leader.
Yeah.
So, walking, even coach, like sometimes, I might not have the greatest day. I might come in the like walking outside, walking into the locker room almost, and I see coach first, and he might tell, you put a smile on that face because all the guys they move how you move.
Yeah.
So their day is just as good as your day. So if they see you down, they might be down. So I always walk in the locker room with a smile on my face and just pumping guys up every day.
Coach just talked about all the things that he's done, and whether he's 8-0 or 1-7 or 0-8 or whatever it may be, you take that and you go, okay, he's prepping you for real world opportunities and circumstances. What do you think this year will teach you about yourself and the people that graduate in the class of 2024?
Everything may not go your way, but you still have to play your hardest, give it your all at the end of the day. Still, you have to, play through adversity. Sometimes like I said, some things aren't going to go your way. All things aren't going to go your way, but you have to just stay motivated and hope for a better outcome.
Talk to me. I mean, you still looking to play at the next level?
I am.
Okay. So no fears, no anything, no hesitation. Obviously you're back on the field. I mean,
Yeah.
it's one of the situations you're feeling it.
Yeah.
What do you want coaches to know? And I know we've talked about this. What do you want coaches to know that they're getting at that next level with T?
I'm really, dedicated,
Obviously.
committed, and I'm going to do what I have to do to be on the field at all times, and in and out of the classroom too as well, on and off the field. I'm a great person, not only in the locker room, but in the society and the community,
Yeah.
So, you're not only getting me as a football player, but you're getting me as a great student athlete.
Let's talk about that, what we're here for tonight, to raise funds for different causes that really have nothing to do with you, but you're here supporting those causes. Why is that so important to you?
Just to let everyone know, no one fights alone. Everybody's here for each other. And as a family, we know there's some people that may go through it, that are going through it, and we just want to let them know that we're here for them.
You're the man. Tomas Andujar, once again, join us here at YSN. This is the guy. I mean, this is the kind of guy that you want on your football team. T, thank you so much. Appreciate you,
Thanks
man.
for having me.
Be well. Back after this on YSN.
As Comco celebrated 70 years in 2022, we have much to be thankful for. We are proud of the Comco culture as we serve our customers with Comco Care with our premier customer service, quality parts, and on-time delivery. The partnerships we have with our customers and our community are second to none. We thank you for your continued support. We are proud to be part of this community and will continue to offer great jobs for great people.
Change. This one word can make you break out in a cold sweat. But with change comes wisdom, experience, and understanding. At Myers Family Insurance, we can help make changes in Medicare, insurance, and retirement a positive experience for you and your family. We've gone through changes, like our new office and new faces to help our family of clients too.
For all your Medicare needs, call Myers Family Insurance. Check us out online at myersfamilyins.com or find us on Facebook.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Sparty Party Part 2, Spirit Week edition. It's a player profile. Andrew Severko joins us here, and we just talked offline, really. Your brother was interviewed, 2 weeks ago, something like that?
Yeah.
And your dad's the coach of the soccer team, the assistant coach of soccer. So talk to me about when you are in a sports family, the pressures that come with that and some of the positivity that comes with being part of a sports family as well.
I don't think it's really a lot of pressure. I just think it's a lot of fighting and battling with each other.
Okay, so
competing.
Take me through some of those competitions, so some of those fights, those battles.
I mean, I always come out on top, but
of course he does.
Anything athletic.
Anything athletic. All right, so athletic meaning first to be able to get the shower, first to be able to. Okay, so you're always finishing first there too?
Yeah, of course.
Your brother.
Sometimes I let up.
You and your brother are like night and day. It's amazing. Your brother just sat here so calm, collected, and like you're aggressive. You're the competitor. You're the aggressor. No wonder you play football. So and your brother's the kicker or one of the kickers, right? So So talk to me about from a standpoint of competition there. Did you ever want to, or did you ever play soccer?
Yeah, I actually played soccer growing up until like 6th grade when I started football.
Okay, so how hard was that decision to make? Because I'm guessing you were pretty good.
Yeah, of course. But
Of course he was.
I don't know. It was a little hard, but I knew I wanted to play football, so it wasn't as hard as not doing it.
Okay, so football. What other sports did you play growing up? Soccer.
Well, I played football, basketball, baseball, soccer, and then I swam too.
So you did all of them. Like
Yeah.
anything that any sport you could get your hands on, you were all in. All right. What was the sport that you were best at, and what was the sport that you were least competitive in?
I was least competitive in swimming. I didn't really
Swimming?
care about swimming, but I was naturally best at baseball.
Okay.
But basketball, I wasn't that good, but I was determined to get better, and it was probably my best sport at the time.
Okay. And then football obviously is it's just football. You're
Yeah.
just naturally good at that.
Mhm.
What's one position on the football field that you wish you could play?
That like
That like
instead of-
if coach
that I
said, "Hey,
don't play?
anybody gets to play, you want to go in?"
Man,
which position?
quarterback.
You want to be QB?
Yeah.
What do you want to throw a long ball, or do you want
Yeah.
to keep it short?
I want to do it all.
You want to do it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. We joked about your family earlier. Let's talk about your family now.
Mhm.
How important are they to you?
They just they mean everything. They push me to be greater at everything I do. My younger brother, my older brother, my parents.
Yeah. We'll
Yeah.
talk about mom and dad. I mean, are you get one piece of mom and one piece of dad that you can take with you for life and insert it into your own character? Which pieces are those?
Like about them?
Yeah.
Man. I have to say my dad's decision making
Okay.
and my mom's attitude.
Mom's attitude,
Yeah.
dad's decision making. What about dad's decision making? That you pick that over everything.
He always seems to make the right choice and lead me to make better choices.
That's pretty good. What about
Mhm.
your brother? What would you take from your brother?
I have two. I have an older and a younger brother.
Okay, take one from each.
My older brother, he just never gives up. He doesn't know when to quit.
Yeah.
And then I'd have to say my younger brother's the same. He always pushes himself to be better. Like I just remember even like the little things, like we would play cornhole and I would always beat him. And he would go outside and just play because he was tired of losing.
I feel like that's a trend in your families. You
Yeah.
guys never give up and you always give your best. That's a great trait to have.
Mhm.
You're going to be graduating here in a little bit. Talk to me
Yeah.
about what your plans are.
I want to go to college. I don't know where I want to go, but I think I want to study like engineering or something.
Engineering?
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. Anything special?
No,
Chemical engineering?
I'm not sure.
You're
yet.
not sure. Just
No.
engineer of some. You
Yeah.
could be a train engineer if you really
Yeah,
want
something
to.
like that.
So, all right, brother. Thank you so much
Yep.
for your time.
Thank
Andy
you.
Severka, appreciate it. We'll be back right after this with more on YSN.
21 News delivers the news as it happens, using the latest technology from where it happens.
Live here outside the Mahoney County.
On air, online,
Wednesday afternoon weather update. Very dangerous.
and on the 21 News social media platforms.
I'm on the road right now.
21 News, the Valley's only locally owned source for trusted news since 1953.
Craftsmanship to
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Sparty Party Part 2, Spirit Week Edition. We're here, player profile. It's Aaron Glista, offensive lineman for the Boardman. Spartan Spirit Week, man. How nice is it to walk around school? I mean, today you're in your PJs. You guys go, what was it, Oppenheimer or something tomorrow? Then
Yeah.
Barbie. Like when you think Spirit Week, what's your favorite part of it?
I mean, just seeing everybody like showing their school spirit, participating and stuff, and then obviously pep rallies at the end of the week are always just a great time to like see everybody get together, and it's a really fun thing to do.
Do you
so.
guys have the whole school there? Like is it like K through 12?
No, it's only the high school, but
Only the high school.
It's
Okay.
everybody at the high school.
So when you get that mojo, that energy, and that what is it? Probably the gym, right?
Mhm.
You guys, I mean, that as a football player, that's got to make you feel good knowing these people are here and you've got a job to do for them.
Yeah, it's a real great thing to like see when you're out there, and it's like you look up and just everybody's clapping for you, supporting for you. It's
Yeah.
always fun thing to see.
All right, what's your favorite part of being on this football team this year?
I mean, just the energy. Like coaches do a great job with like telling us like and hyping us up, and Doda's message with everything. I love it. Like telling us to be a team, don't be individuality, like stuff like that. And it's just fun. I mean,
How did you get into football?
I started playing in like 5th grade. My dad used to play football in high school, and my mom was like, "You should play," and I was like, "I don't know," but I started playing in 5th grade, and I played all the way up till this year. So I've always been an offensive lineman, though. So
Is it something you want to continue, or are you good with being a Spartan and being done?
probably, yeah. I mean, it's high honor just to be a Spartan, let alone because being a part of those, like the little Spartans practice, and then you see high schoolers come up and you're like, whoa, these kids are huge. I want to be like them. And like being in that position now, it's just so cool to like see how the program is built and like use yourself going through it. So it's pretty cool.
Do you have any siblings, brothers, sisters?
No, I'm an only child.
Only child. That's 2 only childs tonight that we've been able to do. Okay,
Yeah.
so take me through your Christmases and how great they are. Santa Claus treats you pretty all right.
I mean, everything. My parents support me with everything I've ever wanted, and it's always just fun to be able to, because I mean, I have a pretty big family too. So
Oh, do you? Okay.
yeah, it's like we have Christmas Day, we're home alone, and then like a week later we're with like 50 people on Christmas Day. So it's like yin and yang type thing.
All right, we're coming up on Halloween, so I'd be remiss if I didn't ask you your favorite Halloween costume that you ever had.
Ooh, probably one year I was a knight and I went out with my dog and he was dressed up as a dragon.
That is awesome. That is phenomenal. All right, so what's your favorite candy bar? I got to ask that. If we're talking Halloween, that's the toughest question of all.
Have to go with Reese's. Have to.
Okay, no, I got to ask. Is Reese's a candy bar or is it just a candy?
I mean, it's packaged like one, so I'd consider one a candy bar.
That is a great marketing technique right there. You're gonna be a great salesman, whatever you do. You can use sales as your backup job. What is it you want to do?
I mean, I'd like to go into college for being like something with history, whether
Okay.
it's teaching or doing history, like as a historian or anything along the lines of that. It's my favorite subject. So,
Okay, so your favorite subject. What's your favorite part of history? What do you like studying?
I mean, anything. Like learning about everything about history. Sports history is also just an awesome thing. Music history. I love music history, sports history, any type of history. It's just.
I'm just going to
my
throw it
thing.
out there. You're great on the microphone, so anytime you need a gig, just come on back to YSN. We'll throw it on. I mean, you're phenomenal.
Thank you.
You're not scared at all, not nervous, no jitters, no nothing. You're great. You want to be a history teacher, maybe? Is there a grade or a level that you're thinking of?
Just not kindergartners.
I don't
That's
know much,
it.
dude.
I
Listen,
don't want to do preschool or kindergartners.
I've got a kindergartner. I don't know much history he's learning right now, but like I'd just be happy if he just didn't pee his pants. So I think you're safe.
Yeah.
Talk about your family. I mean, your mom, your dad. I mean, you said you got a big family.
Yeah.
What does the family life mean to you?
Means so much. I mean, like being an only child really like lets you appreciate it when your whole family is together.
Yeah.
And it's like at least once a year, whether they come in from like Pittsburgh. I have family from like Pittsburgh or other areas, and like they will all come in and see at least one of my games together.
No kidding.
And then we get together at my grandparents' house and have dinner that night. It's like, wow, everybody's supporting me. It's always a fun thing to like enjoy and see out of everyone. So
That's awesome, man. That is a phenomenal family story. Talk to me. I mean, you're wearing the Spartan gear. You talked about how privileged you are to be a Spartan. It's Spirit Week. What does it mean to you to wear Boardman Spartan gear?
everything. I mean, like, I can remember being younger and like hearing the stories of like the culture and just my dad used to play like Canfield, and he would talk about like how, oh, the big bad Spartans like rolling through everybody back in whenever he was in high school. And he's like, man, that program is something that we always look up to. So it's like just the honor of it is everything. It's just a great thing.
Aaron, you talk about honors. It's been an honor interviewing you, my friend.
Thank
I
you, sir.
appreciate you so much for the time.
Thank you.
Aaron Glista, ladies and gentlemen, O-lineman for the Boardman Spartans. Back after this with more from Double Bogeys and the Bunker.
Sheely's is more than a furniture store. We're a hub for all of your appliance needs. We offer the widest selection at everyday low prices, with over $1 million of in-stock inventory from Whirlpool, KitchenAid, LG, GE, and more. Our knowledgeable, no-pressure sales staff can help you find the perfect appliances for your home. We're there for you beyond your purchase to service what we sell and offer free local delivery with 24-month special financing. Sheely's, the best things in life happen at home.
House troubles can attack anytime. When trouble strikes, call Mighty Mike. Your hometown hero is on his way. HVAC causing havoc? Has your furnace gone mad? Mighty Mike Heating and Cooling will save the day. Commercial or residential, 24/7. For quality service you can depend on, call your hometown hero. Call Mighty Mike.
Hi, I'm Colin Chupa. And I'm Kelsey Clem from K-Squared Marketing. Our boutique marketing firm specializes in media planning and buying, public relations, event marketing strategies, and strategic sponsorships. We can integrate our services with your existing game plan, or we can be your entire marketing team. Your goals, our game plan. Let's win together. Call K-Squared Marketing at 330-623-2730 or visit ksquared.marketing to learn more.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. More from the Sparty Party here at Double Bogeys and the Bunker. DJ Yoakley with you with another player profile. And this young lady, well, she needs no introduction. She is one of the elite golfers in the entire area. Sophia Rivera joins us. I mean, what is it, like 100 times on YSN now? I mean, you're on more than I am, kiddo.
No.
You've had quite the year. I mean, you've had quite the career at Boardman. When you think about what this year has meant to you, and what you've learned, I mean, you've had 3 really strong years. What things do you have to think about? And remember, going into Wednesday at 10:20, you said, to tee it off. What does it mean to you to have that other next opportunity, and what things you have to kind of keep in the back of your mind to keep going?
I think my biggest thing is my mental game.
Yeah.
Because that's always what I struggle with the most, with my negativity when I'm doing bad. But this year, I've turned around a lot of rounds.
Yeah.
And I think that's what I just have to keep in mind for Wednesday.
You're negative to yourself.
Oh,
I've never seen you be negative to anybody else. I can't.
Oh,
imagine.
no.
Do you talk crap to yourself? Like, do you talk trash to yourself?
Oh, yeah.
Do you really? Like,
Oh,
audibly or just like inside your head?
Both.
Okay, so what are the things that you think? Like, listen, I'm not a good golfer, and I know how much trash I talk to myself. So as a good golfer, a person who is literally going to school to do this, and some other things, mom and dad, we get it, we understand. How hard are you on yourself?
There's in golf, you just have some days where you're not it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what am I doing? What is this? And I don't know. I am very really negative sometimes, but then I'm also like, okay, stop. Let's go.
So what I've seen before, and you can tell me if I'm way off base here, is I've never seen that, but I've seen you be so positive, not only to your teammates, but to your opponents.
Mm-hmm.
Does that kind of circle back to you? Like if you push a lot of that love out there, does it come back? Does it help you?
I definitely think so. I remember this summer I was not doing my best. I was really negative because I felt like I just wasn't good enough. I don't know why, but and there'd be girls who just wouldn't say anything.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, hey, well, help me.
So you kind of need that. It's like a give
so
and take.
I do it to other people because I know how it feels.
Got it.
Yeah.
So and not selfishly, but you're doing it because let's admit it, you kind of want that coming back at you.
Yeah.
And if you're having a bad round, maybe that helps you get out of that funk.
It makes you feel a lot better.
Yeah. All right, so we've talked to you about all the X's and O's and all of the shots and all of your favorite club in the bag and all that stuff, right? What's your favorite part of golf, and what keeps you coming back? Because it is a tough game.
The good days, honestly.
Yeah.
And recently, I love when I've been able to turn it around.
Okay.
It just feels so good for me.
It's fulfilling.
Yes, when I was for the AAC tournament, I was really sick. I had a really bad cold, but I shot the best ever. And that, I remember walking in because it was shotgun start. So I'd walk in from a hole and I was just had this smile on me the whole time because it felt so good. So it's moments like those that keep it going.
I don't think you're old enough to remember the Jordan Flu game, but that must have been what it's like.
That's what my friends told me the day before because I was like, oh my gosh, I feel so sick. And then my one friend was like, Michael Jordan.
Flu game.
Yeah.
Incredible. All right, so you tee off Wednesday. obviously didn't go the way you wanted to last year, right? I know, I got to bring it up, but
No, it's okay.
I think that this year, I think this is your year. I really
I
do.
hope
You have
so.
so many people behind you in your corner. What are you telling yourself? What are you preparing yourself for?
That, if I don't make it, that's okay.
Yeah.
Because it's going to be really hard. It's the weather isn't the best and the greens are so hard. I went and played there today. Oh my gosh. They're
Really?
so hard. So I just need to keep in mind what I did today and learn from it.
Yeah. So it's practice round, right?
Yeah.
So you get out there, it doesn't go. I mean, you're not really playing on a practice round. You're searching, right? You're searching for little bits and pieces that give you an
Mhm.
advantage. So the greens are hard. They're fast. What things do you need to remember going into that?
Some of the holes, it's like you had to hit it harder, but the greens are faster,
Yep.
so it messes with your mind. And then some of the holes, they look downhill, and then I go behind the hole and it's uphill.
Yeah.
I was like, so annoying.
Is it tough in golf because everybody seemingly has advice, but nobody golfs like you golf?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So is that one of those just smile and nod kind of things? Like, thank you, I appreciate it.
Yeah. Yeah. Because it's like, say someone will tell you something with your swing, but it's like my swing coach will tell me something different. So but I love it. Like,
you appreciate
yeah,
it.
Yeah.
Certainly. Like, you're not a jerk. But,
no.
But like, even like amateur golfers, like I stink at golf, right? And people are telling me stuff, and I'm like, I know that's not right, but I'm just gonna nod my head and say thank you.
Mhm.
And then you go and do your thing anyway,
Yeah.
right? Mom and dad, I mean, unbelievable supporters.
Yeah.
Right? Talk to me about that. How supportive they are, and they give you some nudges here and there.
Oh yeah. They are so supportive. My freshman year, actually, I did not let them go to a single match.
You put the kibosh on them.
Yeah, but it's like I needed them to drive me. So I'd be coming up number 8, and I'd see them hiding behind trees, and I'd do bad. But then the next year or that summer, I started doing tournaments. I was like, okay, I need a ride, so you can stay.
I need the ride. You can stay as long as you give me a ride
and
to the course.
Now I like when they come and watch because it's like, ooh, I just did that. Did you see it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that. I love it's full circle.
Yeah.
That's how it goes.
Yeah.
What do you appreciate? And I guess you kind of just answered it, but let's go a little bit deeper. What do you appreciate most about mom and dad coming to those matches, even when you tell them, I don't want you there?
Mm-hmm. I appreciate how much it means to them and how much they really care. Because even when I don't do good, like they really, really care.
Yeah.
They care as much as I do. Like they know how it feels or how I feel after it, and it's like they feel the same way.
It's incredible.
Sometimes it makes me mad, but it's okay.
What's the most infuriating part of golf?
Doing bad, like when you cannot figure out what is wrong.
So is it like sometimes there's nothing wrong. Sometimes it's just a bad shot.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, there's a twig in the way, or your clubs aren't talking that day.
Yeah. Oh, like when my driver isn't going, it's just doing something, and I don't know what it's doing. It's so annoying.
I feel like we're getting like the real Sophia Rivera right now. I love it. See what happens when you're in front of the mic or in front of the camera so much. We don't even see that camera.
Yeah.
Being a Boardman Spartan Spirit Week, I mean, what does it mean to you?
It means a lot. Leadership, wearing that Boardman jacket with pride, always representing wherever you go.
I love it. But you're going to be wearing another jacket here pretty soon. The YSU jacket.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Big
yeah.
Y.
Yeah.
Y and proud. They're a proud sponsor. So for you, why was YSU the right choice?
Honestly, because I reached out to them.
Yeah.
And then we talked, and then I realized that I can go home whenever I want, and Mill Creek. Mill Creek is like my home.
I love Mill Creek myself.
I'm so comfortable with Mill Creek that I love it.
I'm a big fan. We're all big fans of you, Soph. I mean, we're so proud of you. Go out and kill it. Go bring home a stadium. We're proud of you. And if you don't, we're still proud of you. All right. Sophia Rivera. We'll be back with more right after this on your sports network.
Shopping for a vehicle online should be easy and worry-free. Introducing Merge from Greenwood Chevrolet, a completely new way to buy a car that combines the convenience of shopping online with the personal touch and expertise that Greenwood is known for. With Merge, shopping is as easy as 1, 2, 3. Choose a vehicle from our pre-owned inventory, build a deal that fits your needs, and finalize the deal with our online buying team. That's car buying in a new.
As Comco celebrated 70 years in 2022, we have much to be thankful for. We are proud of the Comco culture as we serve our customers with Comco Care with our premier customer service, quality parts, and on-time delivery. The partnerships we have with our customers and our community are second to none. We thank you for your continued support. We are proud to be part of this community and will continue to offer great jobs for great people.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, it is a Sparty party, and it's a player profile right now. Joining me at this time, a gentleman we are so incredibly proud of. Win, lose, draw, whatever. Came up a little bit short today. Zach Ganser, the Boardman golfer. And Zach, we just talked about it. You left it all out there.
Yeah, I really left it all out there, honestly.
84 today, a
84,
76 in sectionals.
Yeah.
When you're thinking about it, the biggest thing that you need to remember is you don't have any regrets. Do you have any regrets?
Honestly, not really. The course was just playing a little tough today. It was about 35 degrees out there in the morning.
Freezing.
And it was probably all I could do out there, honestly, in those conditions.
What were some of the trouble spots for the field today? Not necessarily just you.
It was honestly the greens. They were sloping. They had the pin locations in the front majority, and the green sloped from back to front. So if you landed it short, you were just rolling back. So
golf teaches you adversity really quick and how to handle it one way or the other, right? So what did you learn about yourself today that maybe you didn't know going into this morning?
I don't know. I mean, sometimes that I had just club up sometimes.
Yeah.
When I usually think I could take it, get a big stick there, but today I learned my lesson that I can't always just get it there too.
Yeah, well, and that's okay. I mean, one of the things. What did you learn about yourself? I mean, like we said, we already talked about it, you left it all out there. What did you learn about yourself in those moments of, man, I put it out there, I went for it, came up short, but you still went to the next hole and grabbed another club and went for it again, right?
Yeah, I was just trying to have fun. I knew going into probably 11 that I didn't have a shot going to state, but I was just so happy to be out there because that was my goal to go to districts this year because I didn't get a chance last year, but 76 and sectionals really got me out there.
To represent this school in the district tournament, how proud does it make you feel?
Pretty good, honestly. We didn't have anybody last year, but the year before that we had Ryan Sam go to state, but before that it was just here and there some people went out, but I feel like this year I had a really solid chance of getting out, and I was really happy with myself that I did.
What makes you most proud about being a Boardman Spartan?
Honestly, that we're all family and that they're all there for each other, that I know I can just count on everyone.
All right. Plans for the rest of the year? What do you got?
Honestly, probably just get through school, get graduated. Hopefully going to Teal. They offered me a scholarship there, but for golf, but hopefully I'll go there, but just see where it takes me.
Awesome, man. Well, keep us in the loop. We appreciate you. We're proud of you more than anything. So anything materializes, let us know, and we'll come out and support you.
Yeah, I got you for sure.
Zach, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Back right after this with more from the Boardman Sparty Party.
Hi, this is Zell Bush.
Hi, this is Tom Flynn. Hi, this is Steve Rossetto.
Hi, this is Ryan Miller.
Hi, this is Rich Sakui from WRS Wealth Advisors.
With our combined
80 years of experience, WRS Wealth Advisors are the area's premier wealth and retirement specialists. Call 330-965-0370 to learn more about our individual and corporate financial planning services.
Or visit WRSwealth.com.
Go Raiders.
Go Dogs.
Go Cats. Go Dogs. Go Tigers.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It is the Sparty Party, another player profile brought to us tonight by our friends at the Bunker. It is cross-country time. Morgan Russo joins us. Morgan, last few times we've been out here, you've eluded us somehow. First off, incredible job. You're doing such a good job of running that you run away from YSN. We appreciate that. Here, put that up just a little bit towards your mouth. There you go, so we can hear you. For you, running, it's not just for fun. It's a job, right? Talk to me about, and you're pretty doggone good at it. If everything I've read and seen and heard is true, talk to me about what running means to you.
Mostly just being part of a team is really what keeps me going. At first, I was saying just to be in shape, but once I got to know my team, I really just do it for the team aspect.
This is a team that has really excelled this
Yeah.
year. And obviously there's been a couple times this year that you've come up just short. You want to finish the year as strong as you started it. How do you do that?
I kind of just push through and let my teammates guide me along, even if some of them might not be as good. Even like the people that are in the lower spots of the team still push me to like do my best.
What is it like to have your sport be the punishment for every other sport? It's kind of weird, right? Just a little bit. Great sport.
When soccer people say, "Oh, we have to run today," I'm like, "Well, I have to do that every day."
Like, what if Sipe said, "Hey, today you're gonna go out and you're gonna kick the ball around"? What would that be punishment to you?
No, I would love that.
You would love it.
Yeah.
Okay. So
different.
when did cross country become like your sport? Do you remember when it kind of just clicked?
So 7th grade, my aunt told me that my cousin Brooke did cross country, and that's how I like remember it.
Really?
And my cousin is younger than me. She's a freshman this year, and I don't think she does it anymore. I think she does tennis. But I was like, oh, why didn't I try it? Because I was kind of like falling away from gymnastics, and I was kind of like, I'm getting tired of this, so I want to do something new. So I was doing gymnastics and cross country, and I was like, this is a lot on my body, so I just had to like pick one, and I liked cross country better. So that's
how do you keep cross country fresh and exciting and not just, oh my gosh, I got to go run another 3 miles today?
Well, sometimes it does get hard to get motivated and go out the door and do your runs. But I feel like if you just think about the good consequences that you're getting from it, like staying in shape and running well and going to college, getting scholarships, if you really think about what it will be in the future, then that's really what keeps me going.
And that's something that you want? You want the scholarships? You want all that stuff? Has anybody been in on you yet?
Yeah, I visited Mount Union the other day.
Okay.
And Otterbein. A couple of D2s emailed me, but I never really.
What's the recruiting process like for you?
I'm working on it right now.
Is it tough? Like,
yeah,
I mean, it's a lot.
It's really stressful.
Yeah.
And like, I don't want to leave my team. So
yeah,
it's just like more stressful when I think about having to leave, you know?
Aw.
So,
what is it about this team that you don't want to leave? I mean, is it the people? Is it the memories? What is it? A little bit of everything? Yeah.
Yeah.
So give me a good memory about this team that nobody knows.
Probably just hanging out and playing games and just being silly, having sleepovers and everything.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's all right. You're going to be getting a little certificate in a few months that says you did everything that Boardman High School said you needed to do.
Yeah.
And you're going to be graduating and you're going to be going on to another school. Do you have any idea what you want to study?
Psychology or education.
No kidding. Why is that?
I really like to learn about how the brain works, and I really like kids. So I think I work well with kids. So I really just want to be a teacher, because when I think about it, what I really want to do is like just be with kids and help them become who they are, you know?
That's phenomenal.
Yeah.
You're going to have to start learning the YSN way. And why is that? Why is that? Because you're going to be asking that question a lot.
Yeah.
Talk about your family. Why are they so important to you?
They push me. Sometimes it gets annoying. Like my mom's like, come on, colleges. We have to apply for college. And I'm like, oh my gosh, but I don't want to yet. Like, I just want to stay here for a little longer.
Yeah.
Which I do. I will be able to. I have the whole winter and like track season.
Yeah.
So that's like keeping me okay. But once I'm starting to graduate, like getting into that process, I'm just like, ooh, I'm actually going to college, you know? And my mom's really just pushing me, and my dad really, he just does. And my sister's in college right now, and I do call her a lot, and she just, you know, keeps me.
Yeah. It's easy. These are the nice years of your sister where you can start growing that bond that you'll have for the rest of your life.
Because when she's living at home, I'm like, I fight with her every day.
Absolutely.
But now I like miss her. Like I
territory.
Yeah.
What do you admire most about mom and dad individually?
Well, my mom was a runner.
Okay.
And I like to try and like beat her times.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
And she's just like, if you just like don't think about the pain. You just push through. That's her like main thing. She says, just push through. And I'm just like, okay, well, it hurts. And she's like, well, yeah, it hurts for everybody. It hurts for everybody else, you know? So I'm just like, yes, okay. And then I go through my long runs, like 9-mile long runs.
Oh my gosh.
11-mile long runs.
No, thank you.
Yeah, just it's a lot.
Who do you get your competitiveness from?
Probably Gabby or a new freshman this year, Olivia.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're both really good.
What about Dad? What do you admire most about Dad?
Definitely Olivia. She reminds me of when I was a freshman because I was beating some of the seniors. So I kind of look up to her in that way because she kind of looks up to me. So it's kind of like a back and forth kind of like, I don't know, like we have a really good relationship about that because I'm just like, good job. Like, you're just like me. I don't know how to like tell her that, but she was just like me.
What about your dad, like your father? Like what do you admire most about him? What's one piece that you would pull out and say, I want that?
His like goofiness.
He's a silly guy?
Yeah, he's a silly guy.
He keeps everything light?
Yeah.
I like it. What's one thing safe for TV that we can talk about Dad? What's the story?
Oh my gosh. Okay, so we were camping one time. This is so random, but I also have a video of it. But he just pulls a pogo stick out of nowhere and just starts bouncing on it. He's like 57, 58, 59. I'm like, oh my gosh, like this is really impressive. And I was like, I did not know he could do that.
That's awesome. I've never had anybody take pogo sticks camping. But then
I think he just like found it because it was at our friend's property. And I think he just like had it with him. So
I love it.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And then you have a younger sister?
An older.
I'm sorry,
she's
college.
She's in
so
college.
you were the younger sister. So what do you admire most about your older sister?
She's a very like serious person, but in like a sarcastic way. Like I feel like we're kind of the same that way. Cause I'll just like ask her to go somewhere and she'll be like, no. Or I'll ask her for something and she'll be like, no. And then like 2 hours later, she'll just give it to me. And I'm just like, okay.
She makes you work for it.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. Morgan, it's been awesome getting to know you. Thanks for spending some time with us here on the Boardman Player Profile. Morgan Russo, ladies and gentlemen. More Spartans right after this on YSN.
Now you can see every school, to the smallest school, to the intermediate schools, to the schools in the outlying areas. It gives you coverage that you could just never get to before. It's something that's great to experience, and it's opened up a whole new wave of sports viewership. The possibilities are endless here at YSN. Push the envelope every day. Try something new. If it works, great. If it doesn't, well, let's try another angle, and we just keep moving forward. My name is Mike Ackelson, and my sports network is your sports network.
And back we come again to Double Bogeys and the Bunker. DJ Yoakley with you, joined by Mr. Zach Stamp for the third or fourth time this year. And dude, every time we talk, you get better. So just keep on coming back. It's incredible.
Honestly, I'll come every time. At this point, we got playoffs coming up. I need to come back every time.
This is incredible, man. I mean, we talked with Donnie about the first time you came on. You were just learning about your team. And now you sit here, you guys are just advancing. And I would argue this is the team that's grown the most at Boardman from start to where you're at now. I almost said finish. How does that make you feel as a coach to know that the progression just keeps coming and coming and coming and coming? Something's got to be going right.
I mean, it makes me feel great as a coach, honestly, but it's more about the players. I mean, they're the one that's putting the work. They've been following the process and doing what we need to do to get to this point.
Yeah.
And I'm just on the sideline. They're out there. They're scoring the goals. They're playing defense. They're doing and listening what we need to do, and they've been playing great so far. Going into playoffs was just the most important part of the season.
I was going to say, I mean, regular season's great and all, but playoffs, that's where you win states, and that's where you get records and things of that nature. What are some of the goals going into playoffs that you have for your team, both lofty and reachable goals at this point?
So, I mean, reasonable. We play Massillon and Washington the first round. And, I mean, it should be a game that we can win.
Yeah.
we're not taking it lightly at all. But
Sure.
it should be a game. But we play University School the second round if we win against Madison Washington. They're the number 4 seed, and they're a private school, a lot of recruiting. Just going in there to compete, and we're going to surprise some people. Our record doesn't show that, but we're going to surprise some people, and we just go in there and do what we need to do. Hopefully, we'll come out with a victory. I mean, I would love a district final this year. See how it goes, but
that
we're working
step
towards
that step that you guys took. I mean, offensively, still a work in progress, but defensively, I mean, we're talking about like, and I know it's a different sport. You're talking about like Pittsburgh Steelers-esque. Like your defense is not only keeping you in games, but it's winning you games. Talk about that.
So we moved Charlie Young. You guys interviewed him
Yeah.
earlier. He was playing right wing. He's now my center back. We moved him back there. He's been playing phenomenal back there. You'll talk to Ben Kelso,
Yeah.
my freshman goalkeeper. That's been playing great. But we've just switched the formation. We saw some things that we didn't like.
Yeah.
And we've moved it around, and they're playing great chemistry wise. Defensively, we got Jimmy and Charlie. So we got 2 captains playing center back.
Wow.
And I mean, the communication on the back line is just phenomenal right now.
To have that mix, though, I mean, you got seniors, juniors, freshmen, sophomore. I mean, you're kind of all in there. That's kind of nice, right? Because it's not like you're not shifting, like almost rebuilding. If you lose a lot of seniors or you lose a lot of, stuff like that, you can reload almost every year.
That's exactly what it is. And I'm not a coach that will ever say, like, just because you're a senior, you play.
Yeah.
That's not how I coach. I mean, freshmen will play, sophomores will play, juniors will play. If you're the best out of the 11, you're going to play. And I mean, we had some kids step up, like Ben. We have my first 2 off the bench usually are freshmen. And I want to build the program up really like as quickly as possible now that I'm here.
Yeah.
But just having those kids come up and show up when they play, it's incredible.
Patience, man. I can't imagine. It's probably a lot like parenting in a lot of aspects where you have to be patient more so and learn your patience and your kind of the length of your patience on that. How challenging has that been for you?
Yeah. So, I mean, I told you last week, I don't have a child. Thank God. I can't. I got a lot of, I mean, I have 30 kids technically in the high school team, but I mean, the patience going into the season. We knew it was going to be rough. We didn't know it was going to be that.
Yeah.
But we figured it out, and we figured it out at the right time.
Yeah.
So patience was huge for us this year.
No, that's incredible. And I know that you're here for a very special reason because it's Spirit Week. We're raising all kinds of funds for different reasons. Talk to me about why that's so important to you to show these kids how to do that and why you do that.
So, I mean, I went to Boardman. Yeah. That was a huge thing. And I went to Robinwood. So, like I told you guys earlier, I would donate the money for Amy Carquito. And I went to Robinwood. Boardman has been my home since I've been alive at this point. I mean, it's been where I was, and I've always wanted to coach here. And so when I got the job, it was great. But it's show support for your community. I mean, you may not be here forever. You may move. You may do whatever. But this is who raised you. And the Spartan family will always raise you right.
I love it. Coach Zach Stamp, this guy just gets better and better every time he comes on, just like his team every time they take the pitch. Zach, thanks so much. Appreciate you, brother.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Back with more after this. Look, he doesn't have his cast anymore.
I don't.
Back with more right after this.
Quality, customer service, and integrity. Those are the 4 words that have driven our success since 1957 at Joe Dickey Electric.
Joe Dickey Electric is one Mahoning Valley landmark business that stays current with the requirements of our customers. Family owned and managed, we are an electrical contractor and energy solutions provider. Every member of our team adds to his or her skill set through ongoing training. Residential, commercial, industrial, automotive, and more. We keep ahead of the needs of our customers with a fleet of more than 50 vehicles and 24/7 emergency service, so you're never left in the dark.
Hi,
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's player profile time here at Double Bogeys and the Bunker. DJ Yoakley with you. Boardman Spartan player profile. And it is Ben Kelso, the freshman goalie, right?
Yeah.
Or do you like goaltender, goalkeeper? What do you like?
Goalkeeper.
Goalkeeper. Okay. So if I called you goalie, don't beat me up, all right? Coach was just on raving about you and saying how much not only you've grown, but how much you've helped this team in what has become one of the best defensive teams in this area. To be the last line of defense, to be that goalkeeper. Talk to me about what it means and kind of what burdens are on your shoulders.
I mean, there's a lot of pressure that comes with it, but when I have that back line with Jimmy, Tony, Gabe, and Andrew, I mean, I'm not really scared at all.
So, I mean, when you're looking out there, right, and you're seeing all these guys, and all of a sudden that ball is coming your way, and you know they're coming in hot, what goes over in your mind, your body? Like, what takes over?
It's kind of just adrenaline, really.
Okay.
Just go for the ball.
How do you know? I mean, where did you learn kind of the angles and the things of that nature?
I had some really good BSA coaches, like Coach Hunt. He taught me a lot about goalkeeping and taught me all the basics.
What's the closest thing that you've been able to compare to what you do in goal?
Probably hitting a baseball.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, how so?
It's just a lot of reaction time.
Okay. And how long have you been in goal? Is it your whole life, or is it like when they just tossed you in there and said, hey, good luck, buddy?
When I was young, they just tossed me in there, and I've just been playing it since.
Do you ever want to go out there and score one?
Yeah. This Thursday, I'm playing field for JV. I'm scoring one.
Are you? Is that a guarantee?
Guaranteed.
Ben Kelso guarantee. I love that. The it's not cockiness, not arrogance. It's confidence. Where do you get that confidence from?
I mean, I don't know. I've always been kind of a little cocky, a little confident in myself. So.
Do you get that from anybody in your family?
Yeah.
Where do you get that from?
My sister.
Your sister. Older, younger?
Older.
Okay, so was she a soccer player as well?
She played freshman year.
Okay, so talk to me about how she got that confidence.
Well, she was confident because she also was a freshman on varsity.
Okay.
And she just, I don't know, she was just so sure of herself.
Yeah.
And I grew up around her, so.
How do you get that confidence to spread to everybody else? Because it seems like you're doing a good job.
You just try to pick up your teammates as best as you can and just try to get them in a good mindset.
Sibling-wise, is it just you and your sister?
No, I have one more sister.
One more sister. Older, younger?
Older.
Okay, so you're the baby.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Christmas time, I'm guessing you get a pretty decent amount of toys from Santa Claus, right?
Yeah, I get a good amount.
And being the only boy too, that's pretty cool. So like it's pretty much sorted out. Like anything Barbie, you're shoving off to the side, and anything G.I. Joe or whatever games, right? That's all you, right? Are you a gamer?
Yeah, I play.
All right, what games do you play?
I play Sea of Thieves.
Sea of Thieves. What? All right, take me through that one. What is that?
Well, Sea of Thieves is kind of like a pirate game where you and your buddies are just on a pirate ship and you just go around looting stuff.
Is this like on the phone or what is this?
On Xbox.
It's on Xbox. I'm gonna go look it up. I'm an Xbox guy. If I come online and you start stealing from my boat, we're gonna throw hands. What are some of the coolest things that you do with your friends right now as a freshman?
I mean, I just love hanging out at my buddy's house. We go golfing, or we did during the summer.
Yeah.
Go golfing, go out to eat, BOGO night at BW3s, buy one boneless wing, get one free.
Yeah.
Best thing to do.
What's the best sauce for wings?
It's got to be mild.
You like mild?
Gotta be mild.
Now, are you a ranch guy, blue cheese guy?
No, I just eat them plain with mild.
Just straight mild sauce. Okay. Are you celery and carrots? You don't get any of that either?
I get celery on
You
the
do.
side.
Slow it down a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about your family. Mom, dad?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What do they mean to you?
Well, my dad has been there my whole soccer career. I showed up to every game, just been there every time. And so is my mom.
Yeah.
And I love them both, and they support me very much.
Best advice that they've ever given you?
Act like you own the box when you're in goal.
And it's worked well. It's worked well. Ben Kelso, ladies and gentlemen, freshman. I'm sure we'll talk many more times over your career. Congratulations, young man.
Thank you.
Back with more after this.
Now you can see every school, to the smallest school, to the intermediate schools, to the schools in the outlying areas. It gives you coverage that you could just never get to before. It's something that's great to experience, and it's opened up a whole new wave of sports viewership. The possibilities are endless here at YSN. Push the envelope every day. Try something new. If it works, great. If it doesn't, Well, let's try another angle, and we just keep moving forward. My name is Mike Ackelson, and my sports network is your sports network.
And back we come here. 2 more player profiles live from Bogies, or Double Bogies rather, and the Bunker. DJ Yoakley with you, and with a young man who I have known for the last 4 years.
Oh, yeah.
He's grown about 1.5 feet since the last time I've seen him. Now he towers over me. Before we ride eye, now you're just like, you're ready to dunk. But you're not playing basketball. Are you playing basketball?
No basketball.
No basketball. Cross country is the sport of
cross-country.
choice. Talk to me about how you make that jump as being a guy that is a state champion baseball player, and then you jump into cross country. I know your brother plays or runs, I should say.
Yeah.
So talk to me about the choices that you had to make along the way.
So basically, I started cross country back in 7th and 8th grade.
Okay.
What got me into it was my brother. He started doing it, I believe, in his 7th and 8th grade as well, and he just got me hooked onto it, and I grew to love it, honestly.
Usually baseball guys hate running. That's why we play baseball. So how do you go from being a baseball player to being like, you know what? There's no dogs behind me, but I'm still gonna run for fun anyway.
So making that jump was a little difficult.
Yeah. I imagine.
Pretty big change between those two sports.
Yeah.
Being honest, I still have just a love for baseball.
Do you?
Yeah, I'll probably be doing track for high school.
Sure.
But
do you miss it?
So I'm still gonna do a little baseball. But
are you really?
Yeah, I'll
No
do
kidding.
summer baseball. Yeah.
Very cool. Just to kind of keep it in the bloodstream.
Yeah.
Man. You gotta have it. That itch. You start. Oh man, I feel like I got to throw a little bit.
Yeah.
When you went through that process 4 years ago, and most people don't know the state champion, Boardman Spartans, the little guys, right? And we followed you guys all the way out there. What did you learn in those moments that you have now, knowing that if you put something like your mind to an activity or something in an adverse situation, that you can come out on top no matter who's in front of you, including yourself?
Yeah. So learning that skill has been really useful. I've learned it from the guys ahead of me, like my brother, who's gone through injury after injury and just keeps pushing forward and keeps improving every year. It's just it's a huge, he's a huge role model for me. It's just amazing what he's gone through and how he keeps going.
That's amazing to have your brother be a role model.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't it? And to be able to recognize it at this age instead of 20 years down the road. When you look at your brother, what do you see? What do you admire?
Man, he's always funny. He always likes to find the good in things. He does that a lot. He's been able to push through a lot of hardships and stuff, and he's been through a lot, and he's just kept pushing forward.
What about the rest of your family? I know you guys are really tight. Great.
Yeah.
I can't say it enough. Great family.
Yeah,
What makes your family so great in your eyes?
We care about each other a lot, and we always try to be there for each other, just help each other out no matter what we're going through. Just try to keep positive.
We're going to get silly for a minute. You ready?
Mhm.
All right. It's almost Halloween. What is the absolute best costume you've ever had?
Oh, man. My favorite costume that I've ever had, which was probably one of my best ones, was all the way back in, I believe it was grade school. This was like 3rd or 4th grade, and I had a Scream mask.
Oh boy!
It had a little heart that you could squeeze, and it would have like the blood go through his mask. Yeah, it was really cool. I loved it.
All right. Flip side, right? We're flipping that coin. Worst costume you've ever had?
Man. Worst one that I've had. Man, that's...
Nobody's going to take offense. Nobody watches this stuff.
Honestly, I think there was one year where I didn't even really dress up as anything, and I just went around.
Just went as Connor Booth?
Just went as myself, really.
I love it. Talk about mom and dad. I mean, how much they mean to you?
Oh, they mean the world to me. Always there to help me, talk to me, help me through things. Just amazing.
If you could describe your dad in one word, what would it be?
Best.
That's a I almost said a bad word. That's a really good word. What about mom?
And there's a lot that I can.
Good ones, mom. Good
Yeah.
ones.
I mean, if I had to add everything together, it would come out as just amazing.
It's good enough for me, man. Probably good enough for her too. I know how much they care about you, brother. It's good seeing you again.
Yeah, good
Please
seeing
don't
you.
be a stranger.
Yeah.
Connor Boots back with one more right after this on the Boardman Player Profile on your sports network.
21 News delivers the news as it happens, using the latest technology from where it happens.
Live here outside the Mahoney County.
On air, online,
Wednesday afternoon weather update.
Very dangerous.
and on the 21 News social media platforms.
I'm on the road right now.
21 News, the Valley's only locally owned source for trusted news since 1953.
Craftsmanship to us is 60 years of pride and dedication.
Passed down from generation to generation.
The hardwood floors that your kids take their first steps on.
The solid wood doors you quietly close at night.
The things we create day in and day out are the products that end up turning your house into a home.
At Baird Brothers Fine Hardwoods, uncompromising quality and craftsmanship built our business.
And it will keep us moving forward for generations to come.
Going the
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Player profile time for another freshman here on Boardman. So talented is this cross-country team. Jonathan Burgos Perez joins us. We were just talking, man, when it comes down to it, like, you guys cross-country runners, you're like, man, we don't have to do these interviews. We're off scot-free. And then here you are sitting here in front of the camera, in front of all these people. Not really. I mean, it's just you and I. Nobody watches this stuff. Talk to me about kind of your background, man. What got you into running?
Well, I was always like a runner. Back when I used to live in California. Though, like, the thing that got me into running was, like, I had a race when I was like 5 years old. It was like a community like 5K.
Okay.
And
Tell me you won it.
No, I got third place overall. It was there was a lot of people, like 250 people, and I was like 5 years old. And it was
You're a
crazy.
5-year-old and you beat 200 and some people?
Yeah, and I think my average pace was like 7:30, like, and then
Holy cow.
yeah, and after that I stopped because then we moved here to Ohio, and then I never really started running, and then I did football 7th grade, and then I did track, and then I did really good.
Yeah.
And then Coach Basista, he told me to do cross country, and I started doing cross country. And then after that, it was 8th grade, and then the rest is history.
All right, so I got to ask the question you probably get all the time. How do you get to Boardman, Ohio from California?
Well, my dad, he before we moved to California, he like worked here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I worked here, Simon Roofing.
Okay.
Yeah, and then he went back to like a company back in California, and then we moved back here. Yeah.
Same gig, Simon Roofing, or something different?
Yeah, the same thing.
Okay, very cool. So that's how that makes sense now.
Yeah.
All right. So things that you love about California, things you love about Ohio. Tell me about the difference and the contrast.
Well, in California, there's like a bunch of like taco places to eat. Yeah, and then like here.
How different are they? The taco places there and here?
Well, the taco places like over there, it's like more authentic, like
Okay.
Mexican stuff.
Yeah. Over
And-
here you get Taco Bell and that's it.
Yeah, my mom makes she makes some good tacos. Yeah.
Does she?
Yeah.
All right.
She makes the best.
All right, we'll have to hit Mom up for some tacos because I don't know that I've ever had an authentic taco.
Yeah, I think I'm having this after here.
Are you really?
Yeah.
I'm following you, dude. The weather.
The weather?
Have you learned to run in cold weather?
I actually do better in cold
Do you
weather.
really?
Yeah.
No kidding.
Yeah, I like in cold weather. I just feel better in cold weather.
And you feel faster, or you just feel
I
better?
I feel way faster.
Because
in cold
usually,
weather.
like in cold weather, you're breathing in and like those I feel like stitches or whatever they call it.
No, when the cold weather, I feel like there's more wind. And
Really?
the more wind, like I get more air and then go faster. Yeah.
Look at you. Okay. What other sports? You said you played football.
Yeah. Yeah. I really found out football wasn't really my thing.
Okay. What position did you play in football?
Receiver.
Okay, fair
Yeah.
enough.
Yeah.
You're like me. We're not exactly vertically blessed.
Yeah.
But you're fast. I know that.
Yeah.
So, like, we know you can run for distance. Can you run for speed as well?
I mean, I don't. Pretty. Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Okay. So, dude, you're dual threat. I love it.
Yeah.
When you think of this team in 2023, what are some of the attributes that you really like about being on this team?
Well, I like that. Like, there's like the fastest. We have a big group of like real fast guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got like the two big seniors and junior, Brock and David.
Yeah.
And then it's like all like the other, like the second leaders, like all of us.
I know you're a freshman. Have you thought about what you want to do when you grow up?
Oh yeah, for sure.
All right, talk to me about it.
I'm trying to get like a full ride scholarship to Stanford. I know it's a big ask, but
dude, go get it.
Yeah, I know it's like a big goal, but
what do you want to do when you get there? What are you studying?
I got two things: either study law or medicine, or if I'm really good at running while I'm there, just become a full Olympian.
And listen, that's three things that I'm proud of you already, dude. I have known you for about 7 minutes. So I'm proud of you already. However we can help, we're going to help you get there. And talk about your family. I mean, obviously I know they mean a lot to you.
Yeah.
Why is it they mean so much to you and what you do every day?
I mean, my dad, like, he's like my coach. Like, he tells me what to do and all that stuff. My mom, she's like the supporter. Like, she like tells me, she always takes care of me.
Yeah.
My brother's just like the nosy little guy.
Is he younger?
Yeah, he's like 2 years younger. Yeah.
Okay. And that is just you two?
Yeah.
Very cool, man. Very, very cool. What do you admire most about mom and dad?
They always take care of me. They want me. My dad, he really wants me to be a doctor or a lawyer. Yeah.
And what about mom?
She's always like taking care of me. She always wants me to be the best I can do.
Are you ready for the toughest question?
Yeah.
What do you admire most about your little brother?
He's annoying, but he like talks about a lot about me. Yeah, he cares about me. Yeah.
I can appreciate that. Dude, you did awesome. First interview of many, I'm sure, especially if you're going to be an Olympian or a doctor or a lawyer. So, Jonathan, nice to meet
Thank you.
Pleasure's all mine. That is going to do it for our show here today from the Bunker and Double Bogeys. Thanks to all of our guests. Thanks to Donnie Riccatelli for setting this all up. And thanks to you, Boardman. We appreciate you so much. God bless you. And we will see you next time on the Boardman Spartan Show here from Double Bogeys and the Bunker. Good night, everybody.